Hi, I'm Chris Porter. Is that good?
Yeah, that's great. So I would like to ask you, how has being involved in Lexington Community Radio changed your life?
Before last December, I'd never been on the radio before, never been inside of a radio studio. Something I always wanted to do, and Lexington Community Radio gave me the opportunity to train and learn how to be in a radio studio and how to conduct a show. It's changed my life in the sense that because of my show, I now sort of think differently about the community that I'm in, and think about and look for people whose stories I can help lift up and help tell and have them tell their own stories to sort of share the aspects that we have in our community.
That's great. And have you received any phone calls or community feedback about your show?
I've received one email about a music show that I do.
And what show is that?
Thirsty and Miserable Radio Hour. That's the only feedback that I've had. A lot of the folks that we have on our talk radio show, Green Waves Radio, are... it's cool to get feedback from the people who come on the show who've never been on a radio program before, and hearing their own voices and having their own, hearing themselves tell their own stories on the radio is always really exciting for those folks.
That's great. And what is your day job, Chris?
I am the development director at Bluegrass Green Source, an environmental education nonprofit here in Lexington.
Nice. And can you describe to people what your shows are? You have two, right?
I have two shows. One is Green Waves Radio that I do with three of co-workers from Bluegrass Green Source, and that is a news, events around environmental issues in and around central Kentucky, and we also do long-form radio interviews with businesses, nonprofits, individuals who are doing something to make a positive impact on our environment here in Kentucky. And then I have a music show called Thirsty and Miserable Radio Hour, Fridays from 10 to 11, that just plays old punk, garage, rockabilly, anything that's rock and roll.
That's great. And what time is Green Waves Radio on?
Green Waves Radio is on from 11 to 12 on Friday mornings.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Chris.
Thanks, Chuck.